Mother, what was that? What was that over there?
Come on, Benjamin. Come on. This is absolute rubbish. I mean, to even think that I will go a week without calling my husband is by far spiteful and disrespectful.
Mother, they're gunning after you. They are really gunning after you. That's why it's important that you answer every question as clearly as possible. Mother, we can't afford to drop the ball.
Cut me some slack here. I mean, it does not matter how careful we are. The fact remains that that woman, she has the power of bribery. She has the capacity to wheel and deal her way through the entire case. I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. Don't you get it?
Mother, I'm just saying, be careful next time. Meet me by the chef in 10 minutes. It's urgent. Listen to me, Razor. I need you to cease taking orders from my mother. If Delilah was to be hurt right now, that would be tremendously bad for our case. My mother does not understand the way these things work. So back off until I give you further information. Do you understand me?
Whatever you say, big man. Whatever you say.
Witness number 87's deposition is quite intriguing. He openly admits Delilah is not the kind of woman any man would want to live with, yet no man can live without.
Well, that explains why she's been married 5 times.
She must be an awful lonely woman who is lacking some kind of morals. I mean, 5 men at her age. How degrading.
Hey, Jody. Don't you judge someone without giving them a chance to explain themselves.
The proof is in the pudding.
That's not the point. You don't know Delilah. You see, Delilah she's a very intelligent woman who prides herself on being honest.
Why do you even care?
I don't. I'm just making a point.
I see.
Enchanting, isn't it? I'm Charles. I'm a businessman.
What do you want?
You have a name, don't you?
Like I said, what do you want?
Friendship.
Look, sir, I know you're kind, so let's not take it any step further. I am definitely not the kind of woman you want to take home. I am the kind of woman you only dream of at night. The one you fantasize about. What did you say your name is again?
Charles. Charles Ambrose.
And what did you say you want?
I want to know you.
To know me can easily be a death sentence, Charles. You seem like a nice-looking fellow. Successful and intelligent. I know you, Charles. Husband to Sylvia Ambrose and father to Caroline and Benjamin Ambrose. So what do you want from a 25-year-old lady?
I want someone I can talk with.
Don't be surprised, I already know what you want to talk about.
And so, what do you think I want to talk about?
You might think I want to say that you want to date me, you want me to spend the night with you, or you want to preach about love. But I can see pain in your eyes. It could be marital, business, health, you name it. But my take would be marital and possibly health.
I just don't get it. I don't. I mean, what does he mean by he can't find any dirt on her? The woman is a world-class whore who's been around over and over again. I mean, the place should be flooded with stories about her.
Mother, they found nothing. Look, and if it makes you feel any better, I paid for investigators myself. Nothing was found.
No. No. Something ain't right here. No. There must be some kind of information out there. Listen, you need to tell these people, right? They need to reconsider their positions. Because we're paying them a whole lot of money for just a bunch of crap.
We're gonna find something. We're gonna find something.
We better do.
Hello, Delilah.
You came a little early today.
An early start is good, you know. I can see you're resting.
The living do not rest, Jason. Only the dead does. I guess it's time for business.
Time for business.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so
Where do you want me to sign?
right on the dotted lines. Okay.
Why do you go out of your way for me?
And why not?
Mr. Attah, you do realize I am quite capable of coming to your office to sign documents.
Delilah.
Tyrone,
Yes, ma'am.
excuse us.
Will you be okay, ma'am?
I'll be fine. What is it?
Delilah, you're so beautiful.
Thank you.
I don't know what's coming over me. Everything about you blows me away. Every time I see you,
Jason, don't. Look into my eyes. You don't want to love a woman like me.
but I do. I do.
Welcome, sir.
Well, how are you?
I'm fine.
Where's your sister?
She's in the bedroom.
I know what's coming over me. Everything about you blows me away. Every time I see you,
Jason, don't. Look into my eyes. You don't want to love a woman like me.
but I do.
Sir, are you okay? Sir,
What are you still doing up?
nothing.
Where's your sister? Mr. Olamide, you've had a solid relationship with Chief Ambrose for over 30 years. Am I correct in making that statement?
Yes, sir. Not only was I his best friend, I was also his personal attorney, and I handled almost all his affairs.
So, as a dear friend to the late Chief Ambrose, he must have shared his personal life with you.
Yes, he did.
And when I say personal life, I am talking about his relationship with Mrs. Delilah Ambrose.
Yes, he did.
So please, can you tell this court what kind of relationship Chief Ambrose had with Mrs. Delilah Ambrose?
In my opinion, I believe that Mrs. Delilah Ambrose was a lovely woman, and she still is. She was very kind and caring to my dear friend, and he was always happy whenever he was in her presence.
So, you would say that Chief Ambrose was in love with Mrs. Delilah Ambrose.
Objection, Your Honor.
Overruled.
Yes, he was. And he told me so many times how he was deeply falling in love with her.
How would you describe the relationship between Chief Ambrose and Mrs. Sylvia Ambrose during the later part of their relationship prior to when he died?
Well, I was a witness to some of the quarrels they had between Ambrose and Sylvia. They were quite vicious. In fact, Chief Ambrose told me that he was unhappy being married to her. In all sincerity, that relationship was getting sour.
Please! Order! Barrister Williams, please control your client, or else I will charge her for contempt of the court.
Yes.
Barrister Attah, do you have any further questions?
No further questions, Your Honor.
Will the prosecution like to cross-examine the witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
Please proceed.
Jeffrey. Yes. You're on the oath.
Yes, I do understand.
To tell the truth?
Sure.
And nothing but the truth?
Yes.
So help you God.
Exactly.
Jeffrey. Please. Outside your beautiful wife, Agatha, have you ever slept with any woman?
I don't see how that question is relevant to this case.
You will answer
But
my
it is
question.
not relevant to this case.
You are not a lawyer. You will answer my question.
Objection, Your Honor. He is intimidating my witness.
Your Honor, I have the floor. You will sit down. Counsel, sit.
Barrister Williams,
Counsel, sit down.
Order!
You will sit down.
Barrister Attah, please sit down. Barrister William, please take it down a notch and rephrase your question.
As your lordship pleases. Jeffrey. Okay. Besides your beautiful wife, Agatha, have you ever seen the pants of another woman?
Well, I've had relationships before I married my wife.
That is not the question I asked you. Besides your beautiful wife, Attah, have you seen the pants of another woman?
Why? Yes.
Order!
We can joyfully well say that you are not a credible witness, because just a second ago, he admitted cheating on the delectable, beautiful wife, Agatha. The same sin, crime, and behavior his very best friend, is doing. But Delilah here.
Objection, Your Honor! He's budging my witness and also trying to demean my client.
Counsel, you will sit down and let me land.
Barrister Williams, you will not intimidate me.
Counsel, sit down.
Barrister Attah, please sit down.
Thank you, Your Honor, for rescuing me. I would love this court to totally disregard what Jeffrey here said. Because number one, it is biased. Number two, it is mundane like him. Number three, it has no color.
But that I once cheated on my wife does not make me a liar.
Jeffrey, you are a liar and you will always be a liar. Need I remind you of the saying, a bird of same feather?
Yes!
Your Honor, this man will lie to death because of his loyalty to his friend. Your Honor, we have no further question for this adulterer.
Charles spoke so highly of you. You were indeed his best friend, his brother, and his keeper of all his deepest secrets.
Yes, indeed, we were best of friends. The best of the best.
Bribe trying to do what she did. No way, she can't win this time.
Don't walk behind me. I may not lead. Don't walk in front of me. I may not follow. Just walk beside me and be my friend. You do remember that saying, Barrister Williams? Charles would recite it all the time.
Albert Gomez? Of course I do. What are you driving at?
You see, when Charles was alive, he shared with me a very terrible secret. Only God knows how much pain he felt upon knowing that secret. My heart bled for him. But I felt comfort in knowing that he had a best friend in you, Barrister Williams. One who would comfort and console him. The only one who knew exactly what he was going through. But for an apple, you betrayed a close friend. And someday, that apple will betray you. Because apples are meant for all. Not just for you, Barrister Williams. So call no one an adulterer. Because even you are no exception.
Delilah, I'm a very busy man. I have engagements and appointments to catch up with. I wish you best of luck. Jason, gotcha. Let's go.
What the hell was that for? You just scared the hell out of Barrister Williams. And what was that?
Jason, you just don't know what you're into. My story is so deep, it will frighten you.